Hi Taurus, it's Michelle from The Guided Intuitive, and welcome to my channel, The Guided Intuitive, okay? So, I said that twice, yes I know. Okay guys, so I gotta let you know, this is so interesting. I went to do your read, and I started out, and I literally was choking. And I started thinking, oh my gosh, am I dealing with a Taurus? Is there a Taurus I know? I think I'm just pulling in these energies. But I wanted to see also, because this is going to be your read for September 1st through the 15th, 2019. And Taurus, this is going to be you and that other person. Now, that other person might be a friend or family member, but it also could be, of course, a significant other, a romantic interest, a person of interest of some sort, or a spouse of some sort. But what I've noticed in my last couple of videos, you see this kind of sheer, this right behind me, it's almost like I'm being illuminated somehow. Like there's some little halo around me. I'm noticing that right now, and it could be the play on the sun that's happening over here, but I almost feel like there's a ghost on my back, right? It's just the weirdest thing. Anyway, I had to say that. It's just, it's kind of spooked me a little bit. I noticed that when I started choking a little bit. I thought, well, what is that? And I think it's just the play on the sunlight and the aura that's playing behind me, okay? Anyway, it's quite interesting. So I just didn't know if you see that at all, but I wanted to mention that because as I was looking into the camera, I'm still seeing it. And I cleared the lenses, so I don't know what it is. I think things want to shine bright on your read here. So there's something that needs to be illuminated, right? All right? That's what I'm seeing. Okay, guys, so let's go ahead and take a look at this, okay? This will be for all Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as your Venus signs. We're going to use the Hero's Journey cards, back by demand, all right? And then we're going to also clarify with the tarot, and then we are going to throw in on what it is that you want to say to this person, what the other person would like to say to you, all right? So do keep in mind that what might resonate with you on one side, you might find that you perhaps even resonate with the other, okay? Vice versa. So feel free to exchange and reverse the messages, okay? Let's see what else. Now again, this is a general read, so that goes without saying. If you're interested in a private read, then go to theguidedintuitive.com and we will get you set up over there, okay? Do keep in mind that I do want to make a quick little announcement that I have a brand new service that is called Beyond the Read, okay? And with this particular service, it's about eliminating limiting beliefs, eradicating negative emotions that allows you to move forward with much more ease and less burden, right? A lot of us were raised, by our family and our teachers and such, and we weren't taught how to let go of some of these things. And so as I was doing reads, it allows me to go to that next level for all of my clients. And it has been amazing. I have started that for myself and experienced the benefits of that. And I'm still working with that. It's amazing. And it was even training that I got in 2006. So, and it's still, it was just such a beautiful refresher. And I thought it is the perfect additive addition to the end of the read if you have some sort of repetitive patterns. So just note that, okay? All right, so you'll see it up here. You can kind of make note of that. It's also in my description box below. All right, so let's take a look at you and where you currently are at right now in the current situation. Please continue your likes, your subscribes, and shares, and note your comments below, okay? All right, guys, here is the first card that wants to come out, and here it is. Wow. Okay, Taurus. This is interesting because this is about saying yes to your calling, okay? This is about being that, oh, how do I want to say it? Kind of like that human exclamation point. So let's just put it this way, right? It's kind of going like this, right? And this is saying to heed your call and to move forward as in terms of what it is that has been pulling at your soul strings, okay? So that's what seems that wants to come into play there, and that's how I see it, which is quite interesting. But yeah, that's what it wants to let you know. It's a 12 card that reduces to a 3. This is about using your creativity. So there's something, Taurus, about you using your creativity in your work in this situation, whatever this is, but it wants you to go that next level. It wants you to ask your higher self, what would my highest self do? What is my higher calling? And what have people pointed out to me that I am exceptional at, okay? So these are questions to really start asking yourself in this process. But yeah, it really says that you hold the universe in your hands. You hold the light, you hold this energy in your hands. How are you going to use this precious energy? Energy that is given you by the sun, right? Because we all, energy is, you can shape and build it and transform it in a lot of different ways. And this is saying, where do you want to spend your time with the energy that you do have here? And so this is saying to heed your higher calling. Plain, just flat out, heed your higher calling. So this also points out to me that it is something that that maybe that you've been not doing that. Maybe it's something that you that felt that maybe that that you have to have this before you go, have to have this before you can make it happen, et cetera, fill in the blank, right? I can't do this because I have to make this happen. Well, this is saying pack very lightly on your journey here, okay? Because what this is saying is that you want to be open and have your arms wide open. You like I was talking about before, to eliminate the burdens and to really set yourself free by getting rid of what has been holding you back. It's that type of thing. But this is that life will continue to dish out beautiful things for you. It's like this beautiful conveyor belt of things that are being dished up to you. And it's just a matter of, are you going to recognize it, okay? Really, really appreciate everything that you have in your life right now, Taurus, is what this is saying, because that brings in some really good vibrations. Be super appreciative for it, and appreciate all the experiences and all the moments that are in your own glass showcase of your own Hall of Fame, right? It is your own experiences, what you've built up over the years, and be so thankful for that. Now is the time to really, truly heed your calling, okay? So what is it calling out for you? Note your comments below. I'd love to know, okay? So that's what we get over here, all right? Let's see. Now, if there's anything that can help us out here in terms of the tarot, I want to see what wants to come out here. It looks like you've got a decision to make regarding your higher calling. So maybe that you feel like you're unable to make a decision. This is saying, that you have everything that you need to make the decision. All you need to do is look at both sides of it. Touch base with how you feel about it too. Where's your energy moving in you? Does it feel a little bit more stressful on one side? Does it feel more at ease on the other? Make notations about how your body and your energy feels and moves within you when you think of either decision on either side, right? And then of course, you can do the Ben Franklin close on yourself on what is positive and the negative for each. But that is super helpful. But this is saying is that you are going to birth something new. All right. The Empress energy comes into place right after this, meaning that you're going to have a birth of something new. So this is about growth, right? The rebirth is, to me, it is about, that maternal instinct. It's something that and you're becoming that Empress. This is about beauty. This could about beauty, arts, and music and things like that. This is really like that, tapping into that Empress, that beautiful Empress energy, right? And it's very maternal, and it could be a decision whether or not to have a family, right? It could be that as just as well too. This is beautiful. So lots of decisions, right? Decisions to be, that Empress and step into your own beauty, right? And to heed to your higher calling is what is really, really key, okay? So let's see what else wants to come out. What are your potential or challenge that's coming through here? Here it is, okay? Time for a quantum leap. Well, hey, okay? You say yes to your higher calling, and it's saying, okay, let's take that quantum leap now, all right? So that's what's coming through for you right now, okay? So this is actually, it's almost like she's kind of gathering the energy to make it happen, and then she just takes that light and just spreads it out, right? And says, okay, here I am in all my gorgeousness, right? And that's you, okay? Taurus is what I'm seeing here. So this is about, it's almost as if you've had your own internal makeover, body, mind, and soul, and you're stepping out. You're stepping out in your own vulnerability, but in your own true authentic self. And there's nothing more beautiful and yummy than that, okay? So it is time to take that quantum leap. If you have been reluctant to do so, this is saying it's time for that new rebirth. It's time to move yourself forward and to make that decision. If I clarify the quantum leap, what wants to come out for you here? Let's see what that is. The Queen of Wands, having a lot of fire and moving forward, okay? Using your spirituality. She's, entrepreneur. She is really exuberant, full of a lot of vibrancy, right? And very spiritual. So this might be you as well, okay? So you might be taking on that type of energy, okay? or you could be dealing with an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius that is that in that way, okay? When I clarify that again, I get the Queen of Pentacles. How interesting. So the interesting thing with this is it could be, you have two people, either you're taking on this energy and have a Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo in your spot, or in a fire sign in the other. But hey, I'm just saying, that's what seems to be coming through. Or you could just be taking on the energy of the Queen of Pentacles and watching your coin. So as you're thinking about you being here, and you're thinking about your exuberance and your vibrancy, how you want to move forward here, you're focusing on your coin as well. Okay, so that's another thing too. It could be that way as well. Let's take a look at what to focus on right now. What is it that you need to focus on right now? The quest. How your quest is going to unfold. Okay, so this is quite beautiful. This talks about to truly pledge boldly into your life. Okay, pledge boldly into your life, dear Taurus, is what this wants to let you know. Okay, so again, you've got the same thing that's happening. There's a lot of like just coming out, right? It's just incredibly beautiful. A lot of passion in here and a lot of confidence that's coming into play. It's a 2 cards, so it might be on a relationship, moving forward on a relationship, Taurus, a partnership of some sort, because it talks about duality, right? It's kind of like this, sometimes being stuck, but I think you're really getting out of it. This quest, how can we clarify that? And that is about going within and spending time within and knowing what your higher calling is. And that's the Hangman, right? And then what we do is we get into becoming the star, okay? This is about balancing your chakras, and you're either taking on this energy or you've got a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius that's in your sight that is quite the star and is very, very healing, okay? But either way, that's what's actually coming to you. So the quest is your quest is to be the star in your own life, right? And to create your world the way that you want to. So there's some sort of completion. Could be that you've gone within as relates to an Aquarius, and there is some sort of completion. At the same time, there is a completion of a cycle for you that's been a lot of success, and you've healed if you look at it from a different point of view, and you're ready to move on. So the potential is to move forward with your quest, complete the cycle, move forward. You've completed the healing, right? You've already gone within. You're ready to move forward. Okay. The challenge is that that you're not seeing that, okay? So, but this is talking about your strength. Your strength right now is just to move forward. Move forward, okay? That's what it wants you to do, okay? It does want you to call upon those around you within your spiritual realm, your supernatural table, or circle of people, those that support you and shed light on you, right? And this is about the higher realm too. So it could be your source, it could be your spiritual circle, those that you trust and you go for perspective, to check in with your higher self, that type of thing. You might be doing that or doing a lot of meditating, but this is about Knights of the Round Table. Surrounding yourself with those that are going to feed you, love you, and support you in the process, okay? So that's what, that is actually huge. And when I get this is so interesting. Because when I get this, you're focusing on prosperity, and this is about manifestation and prosperity and abundance. So the universe is sending this over to you, which is just gorgeous. So lean on your spiritual, your Knights of your Round Table in your clan, right, in your tribe, all right, because that's going to really, really help you, and it's going to bring a lot more prosperity for you. Okay, so this is beautiful. What is your suggested approach in this situation? Okay, let's see what that is. Here it is. Your suggested approach is to take some me time, relax, tap into source, tap into the universe, get some clarity, re-energize, do what it is that you need to do to get you in that cosmic flow, okay? So me time is going to be very, very important, okay? And I think what's happening right now, Taurus, is you're enjoying a lot of your own company right now. It seems to be coming about. I think you're kind of looking and that's what you are enjoying. You want to rid of any sort of competition, because this doesn't work for anyone. And, of any sort, maybe that was that way in the past. Maybe you felt that there was the competition of some sort in the past, okay? And this could be you over here with, an earth sign. It's more of a Capricorn, but again, it's carrying that earth type energy. But yeah, and I think that you're just putting an end to any sort of contention and moving forward in your life with passion, okay? I mean, you might have some passion for an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, just saying, okay? So that's what's coming through over here, a Knight of Wands. So either you're moving forward with passion or someone's moving forward in you that might be that way in passion, okay? Let's take a look at your suggested approach, okay? Well, let's talk about your near future first. What's your near future? Your near future overall? Divine discernment. Okay, so this is about really you having to take a few steps back to see the broader picture, so clarity can be actually shed some light in for you. So clarity can come through. Okay, and this is about using your crown chakra as well, but sometimes using divine discernment, checking in with the divine, taking the time. This is a 4 card, so getting you grounded, right? It reduces to a 4, getting grounded, but really stepping back to find your clarity is going to be very, very key, okay? That is what you're doing right now in the near future, okay? And your suggested approach in the process is to know that you are in great company. Wow. You just, again, this is so funny. This is saying to step back to get the clarity. And the next card, this is your this is happening in your near future. Your suggested approach, you're in great company. So you might have someone that you really, really care for, or you're, in the divine connection with someone. This is saying you're in great company, but this is also saying in this relationship or in this situation, pull back so you can move forward. Okay, this is what this is saying. So it's twice this came out. Your suggested approach and what you need to know. Pull back in order to move forward. So you might have to pull back from a relationship, pull back from a situation, or it's something in business, so you can move forward. Okay, if I clarify that one right there, what does that look like in terms of your suggested approach? Judgment will be made. Resurrection of the current situation. Resurrection of a relationship, a business, or whatever situation was at hand. That's what I'm seeing here. And then what is it what is it that you need to know? Overall, what you need to know. What is it? Plant seeds of intention for what it is that you want. Get it, nurture it, grow it, and then let it glow, okay? And just really let it shine, okay? So positive intentions need to be implanted right now, okay? And that's what it is that you need to know. And let's take a look at this other person, okay? Let's take a look at them over here. See what this is for this other person. This other person, where they're at right now, they're becoming, they're letting their light that they shine to the world glow and speak for itself. That's it. That's what they're doing right now. They're letting their glow define who they are right now, all right? And it's what they love to do. It's their circle of life, okay? And so that's what this is talking about. So they're creating their own happiness in life, and that's what she's in there doing. She's creating her own alchemy. She's creating her own happiness, okay? Male or female, doesn't matter. It's the energy of what this person is doing, okay? So that's what I'm seeing right here, okay? This is beautiful. This is really beautiful. Creating the world that she wants to see surrounded around her, okay? Again, male or female, it's more about the energy, because in the past, she's had things that didn't work out. So what she says, I'm not going to do A, B, and C anymore. I put my hands at A, B, and C anymore. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to actually create my own brew for life, and I'm going to do that. So what she's done is taken a 180-degree turn. And she's done a 180-degree turn to look at these 2 cups over here and to work with those right now. So this is saying that may be what you want to do right now, okay? So that's actually clarifying that, not focusing on what didn't work, but in the process of the creation of something that is really glowing and basking in that, right? And really becoming the own elixir of their own life. They're creating their own magic and their own happiness in the way that they want to see their life lived, okay? Not the way that maybe they've handed it over to someone else and came up empty. So this is saying she took a turn and turned backwards, right? And started creating this concoction. And that's exactly what you can do right now. To create that concoction to fill your cups and move forward. Okay, you can exchange that black cloak for a red one, okay? And that'll let you move forward as a superhero. I'm just saying, okay? So anyway, you gotta have some fun. So let's take a look at what your potential challenges are right now, okay? For this other person on this other side, their potential and or challenge. Let's see what that is. Oh gosh, making the grade with flying colors. So whatever this person is doing, they've signed up to do this. they've signed up to do this. This is funny, you guys. I gotta take a drink real quick. Hold on, sorry. Wow. And didn't I tell you even at the beginning of this video that this was exactly how I was feeling, is like my throat? Why did this come into play here? Make the grade with flying colors. Remember, you signed up for this, okay? So whatever it is that you felt that you signed up for, that you have like some sort of soul contract, this is basically saying, hey, right now, is that you're making the grade with flying colors. This person over here is making the grade. They have signed up for what it is that they're doing in life right now, and they were made for this. So if they've made some sort of change, that, you know, they're getting rid of any sort of competition in their life right now. They've gone through the dark night of the soul with the Ten of Swords. It could have had to do with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, you know, carrying that type of energy, or it could have been combative, someone that might have Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius in their charts, but it could be combative and the dark night of the soul. They're putting an end to that, okay? And that's what this was. That's just concentrating on what didn't work, right? Who wants to focus on what didn't work? Let's focus on what is working right now, and let's make some changes and clear that stuff out. So then you can reach for the sun. So making your own concoction to create the recipe for the sun to come out with really good vibrations. Feeling like a little kid again, right? And just basking in the good vibrations there. So this is great. I love seeing this. What is it that is their strength right now? Well, let's see what it is. Let's see here. What do I have here? Let's see what it is we need to focus on. This person needs to focus on. What do they need to focus on? Their call. Are you mirroring this person or what? You might resonate with one of these sides, but this is about heeding the call, okay? The call of their soul, okay? So that's what seems to want to come through here, okay? This is heart-centered. This is passion, right? And this is actually from the darkness moving into the light. So I really see for this person, it's a one card, which has to do with their soul's calling and their inner work. And this is saying that they've heard the call of their soul. And that is so interesting because remember, remember that you signed up for this, making the grade, okay? So whatever it is they've signed up for, they're following their calling for that, okay? So let's see if we clarify that in terms of the call. Yeah, they're signed up and doing the work. They're doing the work right now, the Three of Pentacles. They're doing whatever it needs to take place for this, okay? That's what's coming through, okay? Working really, really hard. So it could be on what is it they really value. It could be work that they're doing for right now, okay? So what is it that is their potential future moving forward in this situation? What is it? How much good can you handle? Okay, so this is beautiful because this person has signed up for what they're looking for. They're moving forward, and it looks like they're having some really, really wonderful a spiral, you know, upward spiral that's happening to them, right? And it's full of a lot of grace. It's really just how much good can you handle. There's a lot of good coming out for this particular person. New beginning. There's a new beginning. Could be it could be that, again, that, you know, whatever it is that they value, they're seeing the value in it and moving forward in it. It's quite beautiful. It could be Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo on this side, or it could just be they carrying on that type of energy of the Page of Pentacles. They're walking away and leaving behind what they put a lot of work into before, perhaps you know, walking away from a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces there, but really making a executive strategic decision to move because they know it's in their best interest to move away, okay? And then when they do walk away, they get the clarity that they need and they get the success. It's crowned by the wreath. This is about coming through with clarity. So now they're seeing things a lot clearer in the situation. So you see how much clarity that is coming above on the top half of the card? A lot more clarity and it's because they've walked away, had a new beginning, and were able to step back and, you know, to get this clarity here. So that's beautiful. And then lastly, what is your potential future on this other side? Just want to see. Yeah, you are transforming any sort of fear into fuel to propel you forward. And that's no more are you kind of running on empty. You are actually running on sunshine here, right? And filling up your gas tank. And that's exactly what I see here. Your eye is on the prize, and this is about moving from fear to fuel and really standing in your own power, and then looking what that long term looks like. So it could be, you know, you might resonate with one side more than the other, but this is quite interesting. What is it that you want to say to this person, Taurus, and what does this other person want to say to you? Wow. Let's see, what do you want to say to this person? Here it is. Here it is. I know what I said was hurtful. I truly didn't mean it, and I would do anything to take it back. Okay, so maybe at the heat of the moment, someone had you had maybe said something to someone, and now you're maybe stepping back and saying, "Ooh, I probably shouldn't have said it that way," or in that tone, or maybe just said that period, whatever that is. So this is really just taking some beautiful ownership and acknowledging that hey. You treasure the relationship, and you acknowledge maybe something that happened that maybe wasn't so cool, and that's really not how you wanted it to be. So that's quite beautiful to really come up with that, okay? And bringing that forthright and being humble in that. So let's see what this other person wants to say to you. Okay, here it is. What is it? We get, I know that I've really hurt you. What can I do to help you trust me again? Okay, so how interesting. So there is something that maybe perhaps you had been hurtful to each other in a certain situation, but I really feel in this process that both coming forth and kind of coming clean is going to bring many blessings. Okay, that's what I'm seeing, guys. All right, so I'd like to wish lots of blessings to you. Please note your comments on how this resonated, and I look forward to seeing you in the second half of December. Back up. Something might come through in December, okay? So just note that, all right? But I look forward to seeing you in the second half of September. And until then, my friends, namaste.